Hello and welcome to week 16, What Next Gen X Gaming. Your host, Silverlinks35. Got a couple more games we're going to look back on and review. A couple that we're going to play this week and a couple added to the queue. So the first game we did this week was RealPolitiks. We did that Wednesday night here on YouTube. Kind of an interesting one. Kind of along the veins of something like Civilization. Didn't seem to have the units moving exploration quite like that. Of course, all of the countries are already there. Actually, a really interesting geography lesson as I played both Poland and then Germany. And it really kind of goes into infrastructure, diplomacy, and things like that. While it seemed like a very interesting one, I don't know that it's one I'm going to come back to. There was a lot of detail there to it. And that kind of thing, just with the diplomacy, infrastructure, not building and exploring, is not really kind of my bag. I guess I'm going to give it a 3. RealPolitiks 2 is supposed to be coming out. In fact, I think it came out here this last year. I'd be curious to see what kind of things they added to this. It's not a bad game. It seemed really kind of interesting. If that kind of a thing, geopolitics is your bag. So that was RealPolitiks on Wednesday night. Thursday night, we jumped over onto Twitch and played World of Tanks Blitz, a game I'd had a little bit of experience with before. As I kind of mentioned, I started with Blitz, went over to Wargaming Net and started playing World of Tanks, and then came back for this little one here. It was interesting. I definitely enjoy the whole World of Tanks series, more so than World of Airplanes or World of Ships. And Blitz is kind of a quick jump in their version versus the campaign type of stuff from the other one. It still feels a little overcomplicated as far as ammunition and crewing and leveling up and getting new tanks and missions and everything. Just not as intuitive as I've used to, and maybe that's just I didn't spend the time looking at it as much as I want. But definitely a game, both the Blitz and the World of Tanks, that I will be coming back to at some point. So I'm going to call that one a 3+. I definitely have a lot of hours in on those. This Wednesday night on YouTube, we're going to be looking at Galaxy Trucker Extended. That's the video game port of the board game, one of my favorite board games that gets a little bit crazy, drawing pieces, building a ship, and then trying to fly that ship. If you ever get a chance to try the board game, I highly recommend it. It's kind of an everybody plays at once type of thing. And I've played the port before on iOS as well, as I think I tried it out here on PC. Not bad ports for what they are. Haven't really tried multiplayer, which could get a little bit crazy, I suppose. And it does have I think a turn-by-turn versus everybody play at once version. So that's going to be Wednesday night here on YouTube. Thursday night on Twitch, we're going to be looking at Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. Another side-scroller that looks kind of interesting. Looks like a little more of a speed run type of thing, and more of a Sonic or Mario one where you're trying to do jumping puzzles, timing puzzles, and stuff like that, which this ought to be interesting because those have never really been my bag. I did complete, Mario 2 back in 1990. But those kind of timing things are just not so much for me. But that's going to be Thursday night on Twitch. Added to the queue for a future YouTube on Wednesday is going to be What Remains of Edith Finch. Jumping over to Steam, What Remains of Edith Finch is a collection of strange tales about a family in Washington State. Hi-oh, go Hawks, even though they just lost to the Rams. You'll explore the colossal Finch house, searching for stories as she explores her family history and tries to figure out why she's the last of her family left alive. Okay. Overwhelming positive over there on Steam. This was released on April 24th, 2017. Definitely looks like an interesting playthrough, kind of a puzzly, maybe find it in the scenes. I really don't know what to expect, but with the overwhelming positive, I'm kind of excited about that one. On a future Thursday night on Twitch, we're going to do Dawn of Discovery. This was a little bit interesting. I was trying to find it on the Steam store and have discovered that the developers have pulled it from Steam at their request. Don't exactly know what that means. I still have it available in my library, and I tried it to make sure it would play, and it played fine. Looking at the Steam review, a unique and award-winning combination of construction, economy, discovery, diplomacy, and combat. Create your own nation with a unique blend of simulation and real-time strategy as you journey across the globe to explore, trade, and learn technologies to expand your empire and to make, and then it goes ... and I'm not going to click over there to see what the rest of it says. It's very positive. Came out on June 30th, 2009, which I imagine is something to do with the being pulled from the store. So that's going to be a future Twitch broadcast. Thanks for continuing to watch us. We'll hopefully see you here Wednesday night when we do Galaxy Trucker, or Thursday night over on Twitch when we do Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. Thank you, and be safe, everybody.